Hello, welcome back. Welcome to week 2. If you're watching this video, I assume that you have completed watching the first video for the week 1 and you're ready to get your next homework for week 2. If you haven't watched the last week's video, I highly encourage you to stop this video right now because there's no point of you watching this video unless you have actually done the exercises of the past week. Just a quick review of the past week. What we covered last week, we started talking about why you must change. We got you to do an exercise to get clear. Why do you have to change this area of your life? We got you to get leverage on yourself by writing the reasons down on why you must change. And then what we got you to do, we got you to face the facts. We got you to look at the pie on why this area of your life is important, where you are in terms of health and fitness, where you are in terms of nutrition, hydration, and things like that. And then what we did, we actually got you to set some goals. I asked you to write down your goals, so now you should have all your goals written down in your success journal. You should have a perfect reason on why you're doing this, because this is a lot of work. The stuff that I teach you is a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort, but once you're clear on why you're doing it, then it's going to be like, okay, I see why. It's going to be there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And also what else we got you to do is we got you to start doing 30 minutes of cardio 3 times a week. And we also got you to start drinking water, 2 to 3 liters of water per week, making sure you're hydrated. We got you to start recording what you're eating, so bringing awareness on what you're eating and what you're putting inside your body on a weekly basis, and filling up, writing down exactly what you're eating. And we also got you to clean out your house from trash. Any kind of food or any kind of junk food that you know you should be eating and you're snacking on, we ask you to take it out of the house. So now in the week 2, we're going to have an amazing week now. This is 7 days inside your program. In this video, what we're going to cover, I'm going to give you 2 powerful, very powerful mental training exercises that's going to change the way you think. And I'm also going to give you a little bit more information on the cardio program that I have designed for you and what you should be doing in terms of cardio. And also we're going to talk about a little bit on eating habits and healthy snacks and what we have for you. So to start with, the first principle is, you may have heard this and it's going to sound very simple, but the power of positive thinking and having a positive focus. I want you to imagine this. You go to a party and it's a huge party and same 2 people can go to the same party. One person goes to one room and there's 2 people fighting. And there's like a big fight going on, and the person leaves the party thinking, "Oh, that was such a bad party. People were fighting. It was just a bad party." Now the same person can go to the same party, go to a different room, or focus on a different area of the room where there are 2 people having fun, or maybe they're kissing or just meeting, and that party to that person seems like such an amazing party. So what I mean by that is that what you focus on is your reality. Now, by habit, the way we were raised as a child or things like that, we have built a certain habit on what we focus on daily basis. So maybe we get up in the morning and we're like, "Oh my God, why am I so tired?" So that's what you're focusing on. That's what you're focusing on. Your brain gives you the answer, why are you tired? Now, what we want to condition in you in the next few weeks, you want to condition so you automatically thinking about what is amazing and positive in your life. And listen to me, this may sound like such a new age thing and such a positive thinking thing, but if you apply what I'm just telling you in this exercise today, in the next 7 days you will notice how many amazing things will happen to you. People want to talk to you. Great things will come to you and your way just by the way what you focus on. So here's how I want you to do it. Now, how you can focus on what's positive in your life is the questions that you ask yourself. See, you're going to ask these questions either way, right? So most of us, as for myself, I used to get up in the morning and be like, "Oh my God, why am I so tired today?" And you know what? My brain would give me an excuse, be like, "Oh, because this. Or I would get up and be like, "Oh, why does this always happen to me? Why am I so messy?" You know, all these little things. But now, I changed my attitude. Now, as a discipline, when I get up in the morning, I ask myself empowering questions. What are some of the empowering questions? It's like the first thing, boom, right when I get up, I'm like, what is the most amazing thing about my life right now? What is the most amazing thing about my life right now? Or what am I excited about today? What is the one thing I'm excited about today? Or What am I really thankful for that I haven't thought about for a while? That's the powerful question. So I may think, wow, you know, I'm actually, could be this most simplest thing. Could be like, wow, you know, I'm really grateful that I'm not sick. I remember last year I wasn't feeling well, but now I have so much energy. I feel so good. That's what I'm grateful for. And as cheesy and as, you know, simple to do as it sounds, try it for 7 days and watch what happens. So that's your first homework, is the mental training. And that is mental focus. And one is empowering questions. So empowering questions. So I'd like you to right now pause this video, and I'd like you to write down about 3 to 5 empowering questions that you like to ask yourself every morning from now on for the next at least 3 weeks. The next 3 weeks, write down 3 to 5 questions that you can ask yourself tomorrow morning. So I already gave you some examples. What's amazing about my life? What am I grateful for? Why am I excited about my life right now? And you may say, well, Sean, I don't think I'm grateful for anything right now today. Or you may get up one day and you're feeling drowsy or feeling tired, and it's just the last thing you want to do to be grateful for. I know, because I get that those days too. But here's the thing. You're doing this because it's a discipline. What is the definition of discipline? Discipline is something you do whether you like it or not. Okay? Now you invest in this program, you're giving your time, energy, and money and focus. You might as well play full out and just you be the judge of what happens at the end of the week. So pause this video right now and I'll continue right after this. Excellent. So I assume that you paused the video and you wrote down 5 empowering questions, and from tomorrow on you're going to get up, first thing when you get up in the morning, right after your alarm clock ring, you're going to stretch your body, take a deep breath, and even right away, what is amazing about my life? And just wait for an answer. Wait for an answer. If you don't answer comes, just ask again. What is amazing about my life? Wow, I live in Canada, land of opportunities. Beautiful. You know, that's what I'm grateful for. What am I feeling good about today? Wow, you know, today I get to meet my best friend. That's what I'm grateful for, whatever it may be. Alright? So moving on to the next mental training exercise, and that is a very, very powerful exercise. And I did this exercise myself 2 years ago. I was coached by my coach who gave me this exercise, and it's one of the most powerful exercises you're going to do. You're going to feel so good doing exercise. It will be amazing. So here's the exercise. And the name of the exercise is, that's the first one, the name of this exercise is perfect day exercise. Your perfect day. Now, here's the thing. We work so hard from morning till night. We get up, we go to work, we do our thing, we do our training, we go on crazy diets like this, we watch people like me do all this hard work for what? And that's what I want to find out. What is your perfect day? What is it that we want at the end anyway? We're looking for experiences. You want that fit body, not just for the body itself, but for how it makes you feel. So I want you to reflect on this right now. I'd like you to write down as many pages as you like. Alright? So after I'm done this, you're going to pause this video, and I'd like you to write down as if everything goes your way. You're smarter than most other people. And for some reason, all the stars line up, and you have this magical power, and you can achieve anything that you want in the next 12 months. Okay, 6 to 12 months from now. 6 to 12 months from now. So, whatever month it is right now, I want you to put the date on top of the page. Here, open up your, grab a piece of paper, put a date here, and just write down a letter on what your life is like to yourself a year from now, and put the date as whatever year it is next year. And I'd like you to write it down as if you already have it. So it would be like something like this. And here's something I would say, for example. I open my eyes, and first thing I see is the beautiful apartment that I'm in. And I roll over, and my beautiful girlfriend, she's laying beside me, and I see her, and she's still sleeping. I get out of bed energetically, not because I have to, but because I want to. I have a beautiful dog, German Shepherd, and I can even name the dog. Her name is Hillary, for example. And Hillary runs right to me. And I'm like, hey buddy, how you doing? And then me and Hillary go for a run, and I feel excited to go for a run, and I'm just looking forward to go to a run. Not because I have to, again, because I want to. As I'm running, I'm thinking about, wow, what an amazing party I was at last night. And then, oh, I want you to just write down like this, and I go throughout my day. So I'm like, then I have lunch with, I don't know, Eben Pagan. He's my favorite guru, my coach and my favorite guru. I'm like, all right, so I have dinner or lunch with Eben Pagan. Then I'm going to go on a cruise party with my girlfriend at 6 o'clock. But between then, I have a seminar, and I'm talking in front of 500 people on a national television. So that's like my ideal day a year from now. So I like you create your perfect day. Maybe you want to be on a vacation. Actually, I would suggest create an average day, not on a vacation. So create an average perfect day for you. And maybe a year from now you have reached your ideal body, and you like, maybe a year from now it's going to be the summer and you're going to the beach. And then all of a sudden you have a conversation with your friend who is telling you that, wow, since last year you lost like 30, 50, 40 pounds. It's amazing. Good job. And to you it's totally normal because it's a year from now, right? It's going to feel like now. And you're like, wow, you know what? You're right. I did. I want you to picture that moment because that's gold. Okay? That's gold, and you're going to have that moment happen. So you might as well picture it right now. So this is the exercise. I want you to think about your perfect day. And I like to go from the morning, afternoon, to nighttime. All day. Full day. 24 hours, okay? And I like you to write down even what is the first thought in your head when you get up in the morning. What is the last thought in your head when you get up in the morning? Who are you going to have lunch with? What kind of job are you going to be doing? How much money are you going to be making? What kind of relationship do you have? How are your children doing? How do you feel when you look in the mirror? Maybe write down, wow, I'm so grateful because when I look in the mirror, I'm actually amazed with my accomplishments. And to me it's normal now, but thinking back, I can't believe how far I've become. Thank you, thank you. I'd like you to write this down. Very powerful exercise. I can honestly say, I promise you, if you do this exercise properly and do it, and then follow all through with the other stuff that I tell you, it will be incredible. All these things will come true and it will shock you. You will be amazed. And you will be absolutely freaked out in a way. Just don't get scared. This is real stuff and it works. So that's the second exercise. Please pause the video right now. If it takes you, actually this exercise takes a little while to do. So please make a note of it right now and do it at the end of the video, okay? So moving on to the next part. Now again, this is week 2. We're going to give you a homework for week 2. And now we're going to move on to the next section, and that is cardio. And what I want you to do for cardio this week. Now, you may be asking, what is the best way of doing cardio? To me, for you, what you want to do cardio is anything that you like to do. Okay? If you like jogging, do jogging. If you like swimming, go swimming. If you like dancing, go dancing. What I mean by cardio is that your heart rate gets increased, for a certain period of time. So in our case, 30 minutes. Okay, so for this week, your homework is continue your cardio, except instead of 30 minutes, I'd like you to increase it up to 35 to 40 minutes. Okay, so that's your homework. Let me write your homework over here. Homework, week 2. So first was the mental training exercise. 1 and 2. Number 1 was this one, empowering questions, and number 2 was your perfect day. And then 2, we have cardio. And I like you to do any kind of cardio you like, jogging, walking, running, stairs, anything you like, swimming. Just do it. 35 to 40 minutes. And I like you to stick to 3 days a week. Alright? So that's that. That's for the cardio. Now, the next thing I like to do is that one other thing I like to say is that you can actually measure your own heart rate to see how your cardio you're doing. Okay? And what you want to do is if you actually just grab the time and just look at the time for 10 seconds and you hold your pulse and actually count how many times you feel the sensation of the beats in your neck. You can actually grab your pulse from here. Okay? So what you want to do is you want to hold your pulse for 10 seconds and count how many you're getting. And then multiply that by 6, and that gives you your heart rate per minute. So let me give you an example. For right now, I'm just going to hold my pulse here. and I count, and let's say I get the number like 10, okay? So I multiply 10 times 10, that's 100 beats per minute. So the ideal target heart rate that we want for you for rapid fat loss and fitness is going to be 220 minus age, whatever your age is, times 65%. Okay? So in my case, 220 minus, let's just make it easy. Let's say if I'm 20 years old, times 65%. So it would be 200 times 65 gives me a number. Let's just say it comes to 130. I don't have a calculator. But let's say it comes to 130 beats per minute. That's your heart rate. Okay, that's just extra information. It's not a must to know, but basically I like you to keep it cardio easy enough that you can still talk as you're running. Okay, so if you're running out of breath, you're like too much. Ease back. I don't want you to kill yourself. I want you to go very easy, still going. As long as you just got a good, like your heart rate is about 120, depending on how old you are. Keep a good heart rate up, but not too hard, okay? So that's the second homework. So that's done. And the third homework is about your breakfast and healthy snacks. Now, with this email, you also have received a handout of healthy examples of breakfast and snacks. So this week, for the next 7 days, I'd like you to focus on eating a healthy breakfast. Breakfast is one of the most important meals of the day. Here's why. Because first of all, you are sleeping for whatever many hours and your body's starving. Second, when you start your day powerfully with a good breakfast, your whole day will become good because you just started off good, everything else will be good. So remember this, breakfast as the most important meal of the day. Okay? And you're going to make sure for the next 7 days you're going to have 100% focus on your breakfast. And you're going to stick a couple of healthy meals throughout the day. So we asked you last week to have 6 meals, right? So meal 1, meal 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So that's your dinner, for example. Then you're going to have a snack. You're going to have lunch. I'm going backwards for some reason. Okay, that's not it. So you're going to have breakfast. Then you're going to have snack. Snack 1. Then you're going to have lunch. Then you're going to have snack 2. And you're going to have dinner. And you're going to have snack 3. Very simple. So in this week, we're going to focus on breakfast, snack 1, snack 2, and snack 2. Alright? So that's all you got to do. And snacks are very easy to get. Just look at the list that is emailed to you. Pick one. Go to grocery store. Prepare it. It's very simple. And healthy snack is a food that has protein, carbs, and fat all together. Okay? It has a good ratio. It has a good ratio. So focus on breakfast, snacks. This is your homework. Don't get yourself too confused. If you like, obviously, make sure you eat a good lunch and dinner, but we're going to cover those in another week. So, step by step, the power of momentum. Watch this video. Do these mental training exercises. Increase your cardio to 35 to 40 minutes per day. And this week, I really like you to focus of your mind on positivity. I like you to become an extremely positive person. People ask you, how are you doing? Don't say, I'm doing fine. Like, amazing. And watch what happens, okay? This is your homework. People are going to say, hey, how are you doing today? Amazing. Top of the morning. And actually make joke of it. Be like, if I would feel any better, I would actually have to check myself in the hospital. People are going to laugh at that. Be like, whoa, what's going on? Like, I just feel good. I feel amazing because I am working hard on myself. Okay? I want you to be an example. And you know what? This week, if you do the exercise this week, okay, based on my experience and my customers or my clients that I have, if you do this exercise and you've done the last week's exercise, by end of this week, I can almost guarantee you, you will have at least one person who will be amazed by you and they'll be like, what's going on with you? Because you have changed. And that's a beautiful, if you haven't already heard that, that's a beautiful thing to be heard from somebody else because that means you're inspiring other people. So that's what I'm going to wrap it up with. I like to keep the second week, that's all I want you to focus on is the power of positive thinking, asking yourself empowering questions first thing in the morning. Do your perfect day exercise. What is it that you want to get out of it in 12 months from now? Spend a good couple hours on this. Maybe an hour or 2 on this. Okay? So, empowering question, perfect day exercise. cardio, and healthy breakfast and healthy snacks. That's your homework for this week, okay? Great job. I'm so proud of you. Listen, you are already light years ahead of most people, okay? I want to congratulate you for being this far and watching this video and taking it serious. The more you put into this program, the more you get out of it. This is for you. This is not for me. Remember that, okay? But you can probably tell that I'm so passionate about helping you and getting you there, because I know, deep inside, I know, as you go to this program, your life is going to change, as it has for me and it has for many other people. And I cannot wait to hear back on how amazing you're doing. So please, follow through with the homework, do the work. It may be a little bit hard, it may be a little bit, it does take a certain degree of time. You may have to watch TV less or tell your friend you can't meet them tonight to do these exercises, but the rewards that you're going to be getting is amazing, amazing, amazing. That's about it. I'm going to finish up the program now, and have a great day. I'll see you next week with the next homework. Talk to you soon.